Hello and welcome to this video. My name's Beckham. A viewer asked recently how they could make use of slide styles within PTE AV Studio that contain a background, but they also wanted the background variable the same as the image. Now let me take you through how we can do that. Remember, we can include more than one image into a slide style. And it's true that some images are best presented on a light background while others on a darker one. So let's start in the slide list, and that's what we're looking at here. So I'm going to start this process with my image first. I'm going to double click just any image to start. If we go down to the Objects and Animation screen, and we go immediately to the properties at the top right and look down, we'll see that the image is already ticked as the main object and it's given a number 1. What I'd like to do next is to add my background. So let me go to my Animation tab. I'm going to drop my zoom down to about 85. And now I'm going to go into the grey area around the outer edge of the image and click. And then up to add an image. I'm just going to select one of these backgrounds. Now we'll see that the background is in the wrong order, covering up the image. If we go down to the extreme bottom right corner, with the background selected, I can right click and I can adjust the stacking order using the order option here. But you can see there's some nice simple shortcuts here. So it's very easy to just touch that Control key and hit page down. Now we've got the background in the correct place. Let's go straight back to the properties and tick the main object, and you'll notice now that this is number 2. Now from here, of course, I could add animation to my image. I could add style to my image. I want to keep this video fairly short, so we'll leave the animation. I'll leave that to your imagination. But I will select the image and I'll tick the little box to apply a border. You can see I'm going to choose something around 5 for the border and maybe even a shadow. But once I've done that, I'm going to close the Objects and Animation screen and we can create the slide style. So we need to go to Styles and Themes down at the bottom left. We need to make sure we select the Styles tab rather than Themes, and we need the tools to select Create a Style. For speed, I'm going to place this in the User Styles category, and I'm just going to stay with a simple name of background, or let's put an S on there, backgrounds. As you know, we can put author details or any details about the slide style in the comments. I'm just going to create that style. Now once I've done that, we need to test it. We can do that by first removing that image from the slide list. And I'm going to select another image. Now remember, when we set up this slide style, the image was main object 1. So whatever background I want to go with this particular image is main object 2. So I need to select it. So if I wanted it to be this background here, I'd select that. But of course I can apply my slide style to as many images as I want. So for example, if I wanted my heron picture with that slightly blue background, I'd select that. Let's pick one or two others. I'll pick this one, and I think I've got a nice dark background here. Let's pick that, and I could go on. But now all I've got to do is to select all of those. Remember, the slide style we're applying needs 2 images. Well, we've got these in sets of 2. The first 2, the second 2, and the third 2. So back into the Styles and Themes. There's my backgrounds, and I can apply it. So here we have the best of both worlds. We can have the image variable, so we can apply the background to as many images as we want, but we also have control of the background too. One more for luck. Let's pick that and that. select those two into my styles and double click to apply. So there we have our variable background and our variable image. Now there is one other way we could go about adjusting the background. Now let's assume that you've downloaded and installed a slide style that I've made. But when I made the style, let's say I locked the background that we're viewing here into the image, so the background is not changeable in the way we've just described. Well, we can always do that in the Objects and Animation screen. Once the style's been applied, as it has here, I can select the image and open up the Objects and Animation. I can select the background, and from the options in the Properties tab here, I can change the picture. I can use the little drop down here, and I can pick one of those other backgrounds and apply it. Let's pick one we haven't used. So we have more than one way to achieve the same sort of result. So to bring this video to a close, let's just take a look at those few images full screen. By the way, if you're interested in the backgrounds that I've created here, I'm going to zip them together and provide a link below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.